What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? I did kick it off a little early tonight. The reason that I set the timer so late is because I needed a new charger for my MacBook because my other charger was fucked, and I didn't know what time the wife was going to be back with it. So that's why I set the time so late. But she got back a lot quicker than I thought. So here we are. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, Matt? What is up? Um, Gary, how you doing, sir? All right. So, how's everybody doing? How's everybody's day been going today? Guys, if you can hear my son in the background, I apologize about that. What's up, Isaiah? Good to see you. Oh, hail, Matt. Doing that housework for the old lady, huh, man? Hey, you're a good man, dude. What's up, Blake? You getting ready to stream, Isaiah? Very cool, man. We're starting to get a little, let's see. Well, Matt, they have that little fan you can put on your in your headphone jack of your phone. What is it? ABB or ADD, something like that. There you go. You're a good man, Matt. You're a good man, brother. Well, look, guys, before we get too far into it, we still only got about 11 people watching, but guys, today is 9/11, and I'm a pretty patriotic guy. I love my country, so you know, it's something I'll never forget, man. Um, it's just it's a sad day for America and what happened to us on that day. So right now, I want to go ahead and play a little something for y'all. Man, there were so many innocent men and women that lost their lives that day, and so many brave people that lost their lives that day trying to do the right thing. So I hope you guys enjoy the following little clip.
'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fear relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toil and snares, I have already come, but it was grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me then when we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun.
I thought that was a pretty good video right there. I'll never forget that day. I was in school. I don't remember what grade I was in. I just remember the teachers. The teachers were all in a panic. I remember that day, man, like it was yesterday. I mean, the teachers were all in the hallway, man, and we were all like, what's going on? And I remember a couple of the teachers were actually crying, and I just remember, looking at my friends, and I was like, man, I wonder what the hell's going on out there, and finally the teacher came in and, told us what was going on, and they put the news on in the classroom, and it was like, wow. It was crazy. So, God bless all of those families that are still affected by this day, to this day, back in 2001. God bless the United States of America. And I'll be damned to the ones that are responsible for 9/11. I love our military and everything, but that was just a horrible, horrible day for our country. All right, well, anyway, moving on. I got the phone hooked up if anybody wants to call in. Email address is always available for anything. What's up, Rich? Let's take a look at the chat. We got Isaiah. We got Blake. We've got Michael. We've got my buddy Matt, Gary, Rich F. Joe Shears here. Again, this channel is not nearly as well known as my other one, so we only got about 13 people watching right now. John Doe, how you doing? No, I did not hear that, Matt, but I imagine it wasn't pretty. Let's see. I was going to what's up, Randy? How you doing, man? There was something I wanted to talk about. Okay. Rich, I had a lot going on, man, and just did not have time to do it Saturday. So, Jeff, how you doing? I just didn't have time Saturday to do the stream. So I had to skip it again. I skipped last Wednesday too, I believe. It's still hot as hell here. I don't know about the rest of you guys. Let's see. It's like 82 right now, and it's freaking 7:40 at night. Rich, I was watching that game. That was a good game. Saints game was a little stressful Sunday. Saints have a lot of work to do on defense. My computer, what the hell? This is a brand new charger. That was a good game. Both games were good. Hold on, guys. My wife just brought me a brand new charger, and I'm still having issues. Okay, there we go. So both ball games were really good for Louisiana. We beat 2 Texas teams, which is always fun. Yes, LSU is ranked 4th now. The Saints, thank God for Drew Brees and the offense. They're the only reason we won that game because our defense sure didn't help us do shit the other night. So, we have a lot of work to do defensively, that's for sure. Now my charger's working. Now it's charging. I must have not had it plugged in right or something. Well, Michael, I don't know, man. I don't know what our defense was doing the other night, but yeah, I mean, our team we had last year. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we'd beat the Patriots in a Super Bowl. There's not a doubt in my mind about that. But I don't know what the hell's, we got a guy number 23, Lattimore. I mean, he gets burned every single play. Every play he gets burned. We've got to get rid of him. We really do. Matt, okay, yeah. Trump said, if anyone dares to strike our land, we will respond with the full measure of American power and the iron wheel of the American spirit. Hell yeah. Yeah, when I mute my microphone and lean like that, that's what I'm doing. I'm usually fussing at one of my kids. But I apologize about the kids and the muting and stuff. But, I don't have a quiet place, man. The landlord still never come and cleaned out the shed. Every time I ask her about it, there's always an excuse. So, yeah, it is what it is. So I'm set up here in the living room. Maybe I'll just have to start doing this later at night when they're all asleep. But we have company. Well, my wife has a friend over, one of her really good friends, and they're going to be back in a little bit, and I didn't want to stay on here too late. So, I've already been on for about 20 minutes. I'm going to probably keep this one to an hour. Anyway, man, I should have been more prepared. I'm just kind of going on the fly here tonight, talking mainly football. But as far as HVAC, hey, Wild West, how you doing? Shit, man, I cannot remember Wild West. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to have to write this shit down. I'm going to have to get me a notebook or a sticky note and write Wild West equals blank. And I think I finally got HVAC 01453. That's Michael, but I need to write that down too. I can't remember freaking Wild West's name, man. And then my buddy Yeti that's usually in here, it's Yeti something. His name is Beal. He has been making 2 logos for me. I don't see him in the chat tonight. I know he said he was busy. I think he was going to visit his kid. And no, I'm not either, Matt. We have to get rid of him. But I want to thank Yeti so much. He has been busting his ass, making 2 logos for me. He's making a new logo for the HVAC with John Israel channel, and it's Sean. That's your name, Sean. He's making me a new logo for my HVAC with John Israel channel, and he's also making the wrestling podcast that my cousin and I have going. He's making the logo for that, and he has done a freaking fantastic job. And I just wanted to thank him so much. I wish he was in the chat, but I've been keeping in contact with him. He's really doing a great job. So, Yeti, if you're out there watching, man, I truly do appreciate all your hard work. Oh, yeah, Matt, I know which one y'all are using. Y'all are using that that CPS hood thing. It actually, that's probably I don't have one, but if I was to buy something like that, that would be a good one. That would be a really good one. Rich thumbnail makers, I don't know, man. I used to have one on my phone. That's how I made the thumbnail for the HVAC with John Israel channel that's currently there, but I didn't do a very good job. And I don't know, man. You just have to. I don't know. You'll have to go to the App Store. Sorry about that again. Yeah, Matt, it's the CPS hood. I don't remember what they call it, but it's really good. I like that one. I've used it before. I don't own it, but I've used it before. I'll tell you what, here's a good one for you guys. I posted this in the HVAC Brotherhood group last night. I got a system right now that's giving me some issues. Got a 2003 Train gas furnace, upflow in a closet, with an 03 Train evaporator coil sitting on top, upflow. Again, upflow in a closet, sitting on the deck. Return is completely sealed, so there's no return ducting. It's a piston coil, believe it or not. And it was hooked on a 1973 GE condenser. Yes, Wild West. Giveaways are coming very soon. I'll touch on that before this show is over tonight. So it was hooked on a old 1973 GE condenser that the compressor went bad in. So I swapped it out because the coil was made for 410A, and that's all the customer could afford was a new condenser. Plus, there was nothing wrong with the evaporator, and it said on there refrigerant R22/R410A. Now, those Train coils that used pistons, they used the little bullet piston like Nordyne and York used to. Now, York doesn't use a bullet piston anymore, but they did used to. So I put the correct size piston in for 410A. I said a new condenser job came out beautiful. Pressure test held, vacuum held, and I mean my pressures are perfect. I don't have the measurements in front of me. But that really you don't need that. Just want to see what you guys think. But I'm talking about beautiful suction pressure, right on target where you would expect it. Same thing with the head pressure. Target superheat. Did a target superheat. I got it right on target. Subcooling is not out of range. It's about 10 degrees. So everything checks out. And I'm sorry, guys. My wife just tried to FaceTime me, and it's messing up where I can see the chat. But everything is perfect. I mean, I have like a 16, 17, 18 degree temperature split. Everything. But the system, at first, the coil's clean, the blower's clean, everything. The capacitor's good on the blower. It's on high speed. Any question you can come up with, it's good. It's good to go. But it will not drop the house below 79 degrees. It got it down to 77 one time today and went back up. So, everything is perfect. But it will not bring that house down below 79 degrees. Now, I was told to add a TXV to the unit and it would cure the problem. The guy said he doesn't know how to cure the problem. He said he doesn't know what it does, but he said he had a similar situation, and he put a TXV, and it cured the problem. I mean, I'm really at a loss. I don't know what else to do. I may go ahead and add that TXV in there. Give me 1 second, fellas. Sorry about that. No supply duct leakage. You know, that nothing has changed. The customer is being very patient with me, and you know, I haven't had one stomp me like this since I was new to the trade. There's nothing has changed. 2 days before the old GE went out, they said it was cooling it perfect. So nothing was messed with. I mean, you know, none of the supplies, none of that was messed with. 2 days before that unit went out, they said it was cooling beautiful, and it would hold the house at. They didn't run it no lower than 73, but they said, you know, it would hold the thermostat. I mean, the thermostat would hold 73 degrees. So, I mean, yeah, I know everybody's like T-stat, or this or that. But, guys, nothing changed. All I did was literally drop a new condenser. Now, it is 410A, and I did change the piston. But, no, the unit doesn't shut down. It runs nonstop. The evaporator is clean. The blower is clean. Everything. No supply leakage. None of that. So, I mean, I don't know what else to do except add a TXV. I mean, that's what's been recommended to me. And I add the guy that there's like several guys that recommended that. No, it runs nonstop, Jeff. It doesn't stop. It runs nonstop. I already did that, Joe. She pumps fine. Compressor pumps, no problem. Yep, copper lines are the correct size. 3/4 and 3/8. You know, it makes no sense. I've done this 1,000 times, taken old units off, you know, and went with a 410A condenser if the coil is rated. Yeah, it was a 3-ton in there. I went back with a 3-ton. No, I didn't change the stat, but, I mean, because they didn't want to. They got a really nice digital thermostat. They just wanted a new condenser. That's all they could afford. How you doing, Anthony? It was like 16, 17, 18. It bounced around in there. Matt, I had a good split. But this thing just won't bring the house down. Anyway, I had like 3 people on the Brotherhood group. They said, hey, dude, put a TXV. It'll cure the problem. And I'm like, how is a TXV going to cure the problem? And the guy wrote me a private message, and he said, hey, dude, I'm not trying to bust your balls or nothing like that. He said, but honestly, I had a system doing the exact same thing you did. I took out an old R22 condenser, put the same tonnage 410A condenser back. It wouldn't, just like you, put the right size piston for 410A. Everything checked out. Line temperature, superheat, subcooling, suction, head pressure, temperature split. I mean, I got between 61 and 62 degrees coming out of the supplies. And he said he had the exact same thing. He added a TXV because I think Train told him to do that. And he said it cured the problem. Now the house will pull it down to 70, 69 degrees like it's nothing. No, the new one is not a Goodman. It's a Weather King. It's a cube unit. No, Blake, I did not do that. I mean, again, again, nothing has changed except a new condenser. Well, and that's what somebody said. That's what one of the guys said about the TXV. He said, because you went to 410A, believe it or not, the TXV will make a difference. So, I mean, I really don't know what else to do. I mean, I've already, the evaporator's clean, the blower's clean, the capacitor's good on the blower motor's good. It's on high speed. You know, the return is sealed. It's still on the platform. It's all sealed off with silicone. It's not leaking there. The supply's not leaking. I got 61, 62 degrees coming out of every vent, every supply vent. Yeah, I believe a TXV is supposed to be better for humidity control. That's very correct, Sean. So I don't know what else to do but add a TXV. I'm going to add a TXV to it Friday. I had to order one because this is one of those train coils that has the little bullet piston on the outside of the cabinet. So it'll have to be an external mounted TXV. You know, Joe, I said the same thing, dude. I really did. But I had 3 guys in that group the other night. They all said, I know it sounds stupid. You know, why would a TXV make that much of a difference, but they all said that it wouldn't pull theirs down below 77 or 78. After the TXV was added, the house would cool down to 70 degrees, no problem. Well, Blake, I don't know about that, but, I really don't know where else to go with it. So I'm going to give it a shot. These people can't keep living like that. It's not pulling it down. And why would, 3 people say that they did it and it worked? And it was the same situation. They went from R22 to 410A. Yeah, that's true, Joe. But I don't know what else to do. That's the only thing I can think to do. The guys are like it is, Blake, but a TXV, moves and TXVs are supposed to be better for humidity control. I just don't see how a TXV is going to make that big of a difference, but I'm willing to give it a try after 3 guys all had the exact, no, it's not a heat pump. After 3 people said they had the exact same issue, and after adding a TXV, it cured the problem. Let me tell you what. No, it's not a heat pump. It's not a heat pump. I usually don't like TXVs, but if it cures the problem, I'm going to be a believer in TXVs. I tell you that. I don't see how it would cure the problem, but I've been fighting this thing for, 3 or 4 days now. So if it cures the problem, I'm going to become a huge fan of TXVs. But no, it's not a York. It's not a heat pump. It's a 03 Train gas furnace upflow in a closet with a 03 Train coil. I'm having some issues. My charger is not charging my computer.